Wagwan, welcome to another issue of the Yaadi Fimi Style podcast. And as you see, today we're going on a road trip. Yeah, man, we are taking on a road today and we're going to see if we can have some fun. We will get to have some fruits, get some food on the way. And we're going to meet some exciting people. And yes, we are on our way to St. Mary. Yeah, man. The fireman said, them should have known St. Mary we forward from. So yes, we will be having, as usual, our conversations with the elderly. We will be having sports talk with Jardine. And as usual, we are going to fling in some superstition, we're going to fling in some items of culture. And we're going to have some fun. We're up on our way. And we know you're going to enjoy the thing. It will naturally be insightful. It will naturally be entertaining. It will naturally be informative. And you don't know, you have the culture there. So, alright. So, all of the people them way just a forward. We just ask if you like, share, and subscribe. Share so that a friend can get for like, share, and subscribe as well. You never know who the content will reach and who will benefit greatly. Would have to take a stop, take a one jelly, wash out for art, do the whole works. But we're there, reach our adventure, and we'll take it on. So today we are at the Dirt Adventure. This is in St. Mary, Boscobel to be exact. And we're gonna have some fun. We're not gonna see with we, so we're basically gonna have fun vicariously. Bike crew, rough up road setting. See it there? You got dirt adventure. Wagwan. So Yaadi Culture is back with another video, and today I think we want to have a little more along the discussion lines, especially something that is more current. You know, we just see the election just passed a while ago, and we hear a whole lot of things. But when you look at the cost factor, that's what we're looking at today. For the first, maybe a few minutes, to talk about it for a minute. Like a reason. No, I am not political, and this is not a politically motivated channel. I'm just looking at issues affecting our country. So let's use one example. From the recent elections, we realized that there is a member of parliament who is now, he's a re-elected member of parliament to be fair, and he is also the president of one of the parties. Now, it is said that this person is going to exit the mid office in coming days. Now, when you look upon it in a real life, it beckons the thought. It really makes you think to see if really and truly them people are really business with you and care about you. Look at it logically. If it is that I am somebody who is concerned about you and not my own political gain or my own social status in society or basically how I live, now, if you know, say, in all fairness, you're leaving or wanting to leave, why put up yourself for office in the first place if you already think that there's a great possibility that you might not even continue for a prolonged period of time? Why would you even put up yourself to office? No, this is the flip side of what I want to look at to be fair, because now that he is re-elected in office, naturally, if he leaves, then there must be a by-election for that post that he's leaving from. Yeah, man, there's going to be a by-election for that post. And then by extension, taxpayers are going to ask for fork out more money for pay for one by-election when we just come out of our recent general election, talk it through. That makes sense? You know what millions are going to spin back again now for get back somebody else in power when really and truly you could have gone with your business long time and just say, you know what, fine. I'm concerned about my Jamaican citizens and I'm concerned about their well-being. And right now we're not in a secure financial stance. And they really want to push we back a little bit further than we do right now. It'll cost me millions more, where we could allocate towards something else. Talk it truth. But I don't know if I'm looking at it from another perspective. So you guys can let me know. You can, as usual, chime in and let me know if me I look at it from a biased Jamaican's perspective. But that's my 2 cents. I'm really concerned about why persons would do something like this, knowing that this is gonna cost you and me more money a month time to fork out this. Because even if it is at a one time they take the money, we still have to pay for it over time. Every month my money is still short because me have to pay taxes. And this is how you scantily regard my taxes. Yeah, that don't look good. I mean, I really like it. But anyways, you can give me your thoughts. As per usual, this is Yaadi. Yeah man, we're there again. So, as usual, we highlight some superstition and we highlight some culture, naturally, our thing about proliferation and heightening, of Jamaican culture. So today we want to talk about some bush remedy. Yeah man. Some bush remedy. I don't know if all of you want to know about Guinean weed, It is a wild plant that is grown in Jamaica and them say it have a whole heap of benefits. And well, and not even just them say. I guess it's a long time practice based on, over time our people might use it from what we kill fill up days and we just come inherit it and I guess believe kill and believe cure as we know. So using Guinean weed. People always use it as themselves fee. Like females use it for like menstrual cramps, Them say it can use with prostate, to help with prostate and for fibroids, Them always talk about some multiple things. When it's soaking in alcohol, when it's soaking in alcohol, it's good for headache, so you can use it and sap your head and just rub it over it, Yeah, so Guinean weed is number one we will talk about today. So if you have some Guinean weed, you can, boil some Guinean and sip it, it's a good vibe. We also talk about basil or basil or what they call it, So that's a herb, but sometimes it is used as a tea. You can make tea, so it's actually good for digestion, for calm your upset stomach, the whole of them kind of something there. Just spice it generally like a vegetarian would normally chop it up in them vegetables and steam it in them vegetables. So I guess that would help with stomach generally. So yeah, that's another one. So this is an unconventional one. We always have some unconventional things talking about. So yeah, some people don't know that one about ackee leaf. Ackee leaf can be boiled generally and drink. Them say it good for cold and it good for flu. Yeah. So granny, if you live with a granny or you still know your granny, well if your granny a granny, not young granny, but granny, then link with a granny and find out a country, make a call in a country and say granny, what going for your ackee leaf then? Me say can go on good for your flu, and help with cold, and your granny will give you a forward and give you insight as to ackee and its benefits other than just the fruit itself, the leaf can boil and have a nice tea to help with your flu and your cold. So, as usual, this is Yaadi Culture giving you a little greater insights into the Jamaican culture and what we use in yesteryear and still are using today. As usual, big up on yourself. Yes, so our next feature comes to us as usual. We have sports talk with Jardine. So check it out. And as usual, it's going to be an informative sports talk. So here is sports.
Hey guys, today I would like to talk to you a little bit about the impact of COVID 19 on sports in Jamaica. I know COVID 19 has tremendously affected the lives and livelihoods of several athletes as well as sporting administrators in Jamaica. We have seen the postponement or cancellations of several major sporting events that would have brought the country millions, if not billions, of dollars in revenues. And yes, the country is definitely reeling from the effects of this virus in several ways. However, I would like to look at the impact of this virus on our vendors, persons who will ply their wares at sporting events. These persons are what we consider, or who we can consider as low income earners. They depend on sporting events to make a living. Now, with COVID 19, as I mentioned earlier, several of our events would have been cancelled or postponed, and these persons would have been impacted tremendously. As a result of that, I am sure that many of them are struggling to make ends meet at this time. Hence, I think it is imperative for the relevant authorities to sit at the table, the Ministry of Sports, as well as the heads of the various sporting bodies, and try to come up with different plans and policies of how they are going to move forward. Because, yes, the virus is here and it will be here with us for a while, but it's important that we find a way to survive with this virus or to coexist. If you look in other parts of the world, you will realize that sports are going on in what they call biosecure environment or bubbles. I know that Jamaica do not possess enough economic resources for that to really happen at this time. However, we have to find a solution in ensuring that sports can return, you know, to Jamaica in terms of athletes going out to perform their duties, and these people, these vendors, having a chance to go back to ply their wares in a, as long as they are, observing the requisite COVID-19 protocols. I mean, interesting times are ahead, but I'm really concerned about the welfare of these people. They are often overlooked by the relevant authorities, but I do believe that, they play an important part in our society. And, you know, we know the importance of sports towards the lives and livelihoods of several Jamaicans, including these individuals. So I'm looking forward to hearing what's in the pipeline for sports in Jamaica in the coming weeks.